So could be cool, but Liquid has that like defensive potential. So both drafts are just very interesting.
Liquid's fired up too. You were hanging downstairs in like the lunch hall or whatever you want to call it. And Liquid were having their meeting after their IG performance, and they walked away from the table with Heen, their coach, slamming down the table like, "Let's go!" And I was scared for my life, but they seem pretty they seem pretty hyped up. So we'll see if this one they try to run it back after their 0-2 drop against IG.
So it's Matamba Man, Alchemist, and Miracle Jug.
That's hotkeys you get. All right. Well, let's get into it here. Liquid already.
But yeah, a little
bit
different though. Yeah, you know the Matu Alchemist, I don't really see that too often with the Miracle Jug. I usually see it swapped around. Let's see if they're going for some. So they have. Looks like they're gonna try to give the Centaur a good start and leave the Juggernaut probably alone in the start.
Got that ward down early for the Sen. It looks to around the corner towards that early bounty rune. We have an early smoke coming out from Newbee. Look at this, they're taking it up north here. Right under the vision of Liquid, right under their nose.
Kaka's playing the Sand King.
He is creeping up behind.
4 Sand King and the offlane Slardar.
Yeah, that was definitely a hell of a change up than what we were expecting too. Just kind of shows the continued versatility of these teams, players, and the heroes in this meta. All over the place, but looks like Newbee are not going to get themselves into any sort of confrontation early. Well, I say that, but they're still hanging around that bounty rune top. And what they may or may not know is just around the corner, we got Mind Control Centaur with the Rubik and Kuro's Dazzle, and here they make their approach. I don't know, when they see the full numbers here.
Yeah, they just back off from the Centaur. He's got Poor Man's Shield and everything.
Got free money for him.
So 3 runes for Liquid. 3 bounties.
Game. Statistically. See how it works out for him. KP to the off lane, no surprise there. SCD there will have his matchup against Matamba Man in the mid lane. GH was floating around the top lane to help the start of the Centaur, but now finds himself towards the mid lane looking to make an early approach, but just behind him, Kaka on the Sand King. As he tries to float around this mid lane, the Sand King will be there to kind of mirror him. It's like...
Yeah, so we're going to have some just like dual lanes. 2 top, 2 mid. 1v1 bottom. I think you have to do that with your Alchemist to help him out versus the Storm. A couple lanes in case he just gets rotated. And, I mean, versus a Storm, you always want to be able to just pressure him because Storm is very susceptible in the early laning phase. And as we say this, it looks like Kaka's starting to make his rotation to try to pressure the Juggernaut a bit with the Slardar since they're going to have that like dual stun combo.
Yeah, that will be nice. Try to force Miracle back and under the tower. He's got an extra wave coming forward, which is great for KP. But now Kaka looks to make a move. Early stun. Stack it together. He's going to be forced to Blade Fury and walk away, but no. He's actually hanging around to fight. He's trying to bait him into an awkward situation as GH does rotate over. He will finally pop the salve, and it may be worth it. There goes another Burrow Strike. This one on to GH. Can Kaka make it away from trouble? Ooh, almost got him there. He pops his own salve to be able to walk away alive. GH is trying to cancel it, though, if he can. But it's going to be too late. Got enough life out of that. Both sides playing some serious footsie game here, and they'll both be forced to chew through some early regen.
Yeah, both having to spend their salves. Very good bait there from Miracle. Almost ended up paying off for GH with that rotation, but...
Now we have 2v2 here. Kaka and GH are kind of keeping tabs on each other. Kuro's still hanging towards the top lane, waiting to make the pulls happen, continuing to make things happen for their Centaur. U9 has to work under the tower for CS.
U9 6 minutes in.
So hold on here. Kaka going a bit deep. Scouting here. Yeah. Spouted.
Middle tower.
Line him here. He's got a Tranquil.
Storm coming with the haste now, though. Hiroki could be in trouble. Might
turn the corner. He does not have a leveling grave. Oh, no, he did save a point, but tries to put in the point, but he gets instantly blown up before he even gets the chance to get the grave off, and it's going to be Newbee striking first.
So you asked if the Storm would make the move. I guess if he gets a haste rune, it happens in that situation.
The time is right, and he's not done yet. He now just ball lightnings through onto this top lane. The first rotation could be coming in. Blast could be there with the Burrow Strike. The heal comes out, though, and so does the grave. But U9 has made his move, and it looks like they're going to be eating Centaur tonight. Yummy, yummy. 2-0 start for Newbee.
Very timely haste rune. No wards on the map inside of Liquid yet either, so they had no idea that what rune was coming out. So a little bit behind on the warding game.
So go figure that the first time like one of these teams is able to kind of pounce and make an opening, it's RNG.
Is it right there?
Sweet purple stuff. Now
this will probably be the kill on Matamba that they've been wanting,
which he's still Highest in net worth here. Could be a nice little swing.
Yep, he's very far up.
Let
This should be an
me
easy one.
soften him up with a blast for you. Boom! Now the jump in, now the burrow, the crush, everything they got. The dish out, but they can't do it!
Goodness, yeah,
He toggles the ult and the stampede,
Oh my God.
toggling the armlet all along the way. Matama Man just avoids a 3-on-1 gank. Are you serious?
That was 4, wasn't it? That was Sand King, Slardar,
You're
Storm,
right.
and
That
Coddle.
was a 4-on-1 gank.
4-man gank. So he gets the armlet toggle, and then GH throws the Rubik, the Fade. Gets the armlet toggle, and then GH throws the Rubik, the Fade Bolt on them, so they get the reduced damage. So he's able to get the toggle, and then the Stampede is able for him to just like run and escape. That was really well played. But I was like 100% sure he was going to get bursted down. Bottom lane now, Kuroki gets isolated.
Yeah.
And he gets it.
Salty jabs onto Kaka in the meantime, but certainly will get dropped. We're giving a lot of
Game is that Liquid isn't going to be the ones that really on the offensive too much. Oh, GH might actually be able to get.
Oh, they got him.
The high ground. Nice play there.
Wonderful flank there between Miracle and GH, and add that to the charts. What was that? 28 Omni Slash.
As they
kills.
don't want to be too aggressive. Oh, and boom, they make an aggressive play with this one. No, that was a good rotation. They had the high ground vision that they placed earlier, so they did see him jungling very low. But if you look at their jungle, if you look at Liquid jungle, they have 3 wards defensively placed. So they really want to emphasize on just being able to farm their own jungle and just get those kind of like clean gold.
Because they neglected on having so many wards earlier, they have just 4 wards on the map right now.
5, actually.
Oh, yeah. They're just covering the whole field. So this is their time.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Kind of been playing as the 5 this game, but he's not buying the wards.
If you have an Ags by 20 minutes, like, I feel like you're having a great game. Yeah, but if you get to sooner,
mind
that's
control,
even better.
get spotted. Top lane.
Lead in, crush. There's that blink showing, and he is going to be surrounded quickly by 3. He's able to pop the hood, and SCC has showed up and is going to be able to kind of finish things off. GH won't be able to make it away, but that's a Stampede down 2. 4-man rotation for that one. People full ahead 5-1.
Radiance online for Matthew, and GH does steal that Burrow Strike from earlier, so it's like probably the best spell that he can steal out of any spells.
What is that? Oh, they pop in the back of KP and go right to the bottom lane. They're not stopping there.
Oh, they saw Kuro drop the heal bomb. They're going in on him.
And he is gone. Man, coast to coast kills from Newbee. I love it. And they're going to be moving right in for the tier 1. So efficient, taking advantage of this power peak.
As soon as he gets the armlet, Dagger Starter.
So good. Safe also just 900 root.
Wow, that's pretty impressive, to be honest.
The Uber man. Pull around U9 or SEC if you'd like. Oh, looks like they've spotted Kaka here, invading. Tries to go and hide into the sandstorm, but they have a sentry in the pocket ready to go. SCCC rotating on in, but now he's surrounded by near 5 Liquid members. Go up to the neighborhood. Newbee, get the hell out.
More deep wards placed from Kaka. That one wasn't spotted, but I think they might check that hill soon.
We got another one over here. Oh, this one's actually about to expire, hence the new one planted.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Okay, we haven't seen too much of Liquid kind of being more proactive, but they pop a smoke now.
Got the Blink Dagger now, finally on the Centaur.
Yeah, I feel like what they were really waiting for, being able to kind of get the fight started on the back of mind control here. And
they're baiting SCC right now.
Yeah, they are. We'll see that blast. They'll know someone's hanging in the trees nearby, but now they smoke, and Newbee could round the corner here.
I can't believe he has an Aghanims already. It's daytime right now too.
Oh,
this could be really big.
It's a level 4
Newbee.
Illuminate. That's a huge. That's like a mech. That's like a mech wave flying through your team. Oh, long jump in. See you later, Dazzle. That defensive tool is going to be gone, but GH has been able to steal the ball lightning. Avoids the extra trouble.
Picking up 1 kill is pretty sweet though. It usually will open you up to get that tier 1 now.
That crush bomb is just Dazzle just has no chance.
Oh yeah, a lot of heroes on.
Heal my
Majority
way.
of them will die actually if they get hit by the crush bomb and there's no one there to follow up.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
So can Newbee just pressure objectives now? Is that going to be a good thing to do against this Alk who's still trying to like bulk up a bit? They might just 5-man here. Look at this, they found the stack of Ancients too, and we'll take
tripled Ancients. I think they can probably just do that, but I think their play is going to be when they have the Desolator on the Life Tier to go for the Rush. However, it's nighttime now, so it makes a big difference. This probably is where they might feel a little bit more reluctant to just put that pressure on.
Oh, they found the courier heading towards the top lane. They'll take it out.
Okay, so SCC is going to be just going for Bloodstone into straight Sheepas, not going for the Orchid to get into that.
Okay, that's a seat. He's going to be the one spotted now. But GH uses a little bit of medicine against him there as he jumps into the ball lightning, gets the telekinesis, and they'll take both him and Kaka down. And this will open up an opportunity for Liquid to move on to their next objective. Could be Roche, could be mid lane, could be the Coddle that happens to be hanging out nearby. And he will eat a mighty stomp and an Omni Slash for his troubles.
Didn't back up quick enough as soon as it got turned into nighttime. Liquid just able to capitalize on that with the Centaur Blink Dagger. And the GH Zip, just excellent play there, being able to get the lockdown needed.
SC trying to farm within the trees, but still gets spotted again. Will they mass walk him down, or will he be able to jump out? He makes the break just barely, about 100 life.
Is that, why do I see a Desolator on SCCC? Oh, it's the Lifestealer's Desolator. I was like, wait, he bought a Deso on. It looked like Newbee was thinking that Liquid actually had a high ground ward because they were non-stop pinging because of that preemptive. But now they just go through the Roche instead. They should be able to bring this down very quickly with the Desolator and Amplify. Kind of corrosive.
Corrosive haze here. What is it? Batship is deep. Come on. Is that really the best name you can come up with, Frog?
Dude. He is a, I mean, Slaughter has the fish, and he has the light thing coming from him, so he's a deep fish. Bash from me. Come on, I like it. I think it's very clever.
Suck up.
So, SCCC picks up the Aegis. Any other big pickups? No, he's still just going for that Shiva's Guard as we were mentioning. Kaka's, does he have the Blink Dagger finished? Yeah, he does have the Blink, so he's going to be going for the Yules afterwards, and Faith going just for Glimmer. Standard items. KP, since it's an off-lane Slardar, he wants to be able to scale as well. Going to be going for a Midas, but I don't know if they're putting enough pressure on his Alchemist, so he's able to just do his Alchemist thing.
Yeah. It's a bigger purse to pick up for Newbee if they do manage to bring him down, but he's been doing his own thing here, still farming his way through that bottom lane, as Newbee are looking to go for their own trade here. Lights out another steal, but he wants to grab it. Ah, doesn't get it. Rubik takes it and flees. Before SCCC has the chance to make the jump, but they'll take their tier 1.
Just because of the positioning where Liquid is like fighting. Like look at where Newbee is forced to take these fights. It's like right next to a tier 1, right next to a tier 2. KP getting gone on in the mid lane and the first down.
Wonderfully set up there from GH with that ball lightning, and they're not done yet. Stampede on forward, looking to go for Kaka, but a jump-in bomb does come out, and they're going to quickly shred out the Dazzle. On the other side, they are going to be managing to burst through, forcing down a buyback from KP, looking to go back in, gets stomped from Mind Control, and he goes down right away! A dieback instantly going to be taken away, but on the other side, they are going to be able to burst through Miracle. Now they're looking to Mind Control, and it looks like Newbee still will be able to get the laugh at the end of the day here. Finally, able to muscle him down, the only survivor being Matama Man. It did cost Newbee a little bit, though, but are able to kind of get the better end of it.
Yeah, it was like the instant that Liquid actually makes some more of an aggression play, moving away from their side of the map, where they've been getting, you know, Newbee's been running and making the aggression, and Liquid's kind of been coming out well. This is the one time that they go and make the press forward, and they actually get punished for it. Nice little buyback from KP. I mean, he didn't really actually do anything with his buyback except for dying, but he forced people to use spells on him into the back line. So
he forced Mind Control to jump onto him and use everything he had, which means at that point, Mind Control had nothing. So I'm sure KP's okay with that.
It's very hard. It's very hard game for Kurogi to be able to stand in the right position because he's not able to get really any farm in this. Farm.
And GH got his points in. I don't know how old that is.
He had it. Got it like.
Oh, this could be a big payday. Wow. Big payday for Newbee.
Positioning.
Oh man, they had not been able to take it down, but that's a 3-kill streak plus, you know, the ridiculous net worth.
That was
all went to 9.
Patience too. He was sitting there like waiting. The Rubik was right. GH was right next to Matumba for a while. As soon as GH starts moving out, Kaka starts channeling.
Quickly take it out. I don't know if Liquid saw that. If they suddenly realize they just lost vision.
Kaka just walked right into Liquid.
Oh, hey everybody. But
they see Kaka on the high ground
and they get him. They go right away, get the instant telekinesis, and get the instant takedown. That vision.
Yeah, Kaka no idea that ward was there. GH was the instant lift.
And they frantically run back to look to go for the Roche, while Liquid looks to make a push happen in the mid lane. They've already got the tier 3 down. They're going to be going for racks. I think Newbee have to double back, and they will. Good force by Liquid. Jump in from SC, jump right back out. Jump in bomb on from the Matama Man. He's going to need assistance for, don't have a stampede.
He's so ridiculously tanky.
Pops and Shivas. Charges out a stun, throws it on the old man. Follow up crush.
Down for 5
SC
seconds.
needs mana, man. He's going to have to get back and get some mana here. He's trying to bottle his way to some more mana, but Newbee Newbee dishing out everything they can to hold this high ground. Looks like they will be able to at least save the racks here. But as they step back to get things back equalized here, get some health, get some sustain, that's when Liquid could double back and go for the Rosh themselves. In fact, they're going to get the Shrine because the tier 3 went down. Free money, and now going to the Rosh pit. Big turnaround here for Liquid.
Yeah, as soon as Kaka was coming back, they were like, okay, we gotta be a little bit careful. Don't need to break a high ground when there's a Rosh up. That's very scary.
Awkward. SC with a long jump in, but Faith already recalled him, so unfortunately we'll lose some mana. But gets it back here, and they get to the Rosh area in good enough time that Liquid are going to be not able to kind of easily do it.
Good play here.
Down there. Pops the Yule, burrows inside, the crush from K2 creates space, but it's U9 who's going to be able to get the quick slice and takedown. Both Miracle and Kuroki going to be taken out of this one. Double stun, comes to the GH, pops up the E-Blade, tries to go for the but he gets quickly taken down. Stole the epicenter, trying to make some work out of it, but gets dropped first. And now the mana leak forces Batumman to get stunned on up, and they will surround him and finish him off. 4 go down. Newbee beeline it back for the pit. I unfortunately didn't even catch like the beginning. Like U9, they must have instantly just jump bombed and taken out Miracle and Dazzle.
The Kuroki and Miracle were standing kind of on top of each other, and he just gets the Orchid off on top and the pull on Miracle. And yeah, they burst down both with the Basher as well. It's just way too much burst now coming up from Lifesteal and Storm into that backline. Instantly, as soon as they see the Dazzle, the fight just that's very well played there by Newbee.
From a situation where Lyrical were pressing to the high ground, taking a tier 3 and taking a Shrine, and now it's Newbee taking it right the other way here. Probably looking to see if they can force Alchemist to dip into his piggy bank and pull out that precious buyback here. 35 seconds he has to wait otherwise. Jump into SCC, looking for the backline grab with a bomb. Oh, nice setup, nice quick takedown. Mind Control going to be taken out right away from this. U9 now godlike in this game. SC jumps on back, Become a Man does do the buyback, but gets blasted away from that blinding light. Newbee came in and they got what they wanted.
Yeah, they actually have so much burst potential now with the amplified damage as well as the AC and Desolator. KP isn't even level 18 now. Or he's almost level 18 now, and that's going to be even more, so it's going to be like minus 30, whatever, 32 armor on any target here.
Liquid there are going to be venturing open to the high ground of Newbee. That was a blind blink stalk too. They found KP. They're moving in. They're going to connect with the stun. They're looking to go for the finish, but they're jumping from SEC. Looking to go for the backlines. Can he get the burst finish on Dazzle? Yes, he can. They're hitting him right where it hurts. GH will be able to blade and make it to the high ground and out from trouble, but they re-engage onto the heart of the fight. Blast flying on through, but Tummerman's still holding his own. A giant Omni Slash will come out and manage to burst through the ages. U9 should be going down next, and they will get him down. Return of the life from SEC will be able to get the finish onto GH, jumping in and back out, but he's surrounded by 3 here. And with those kind of numbers, they're going to have to go all the way off.
GH have a godlike streak there. That kill on U9. Yeah, he just got pretty much the entire Omni Slash hitting the Storm and the Lifestealer. And it looked like it was an Aghanim's Omni Slash. It looked like it was a lot of it was an Aghanim's Omni Slash. Okay, I was like, he looked like he was slashing for a very long time. Yeah, so that one already paying off.
First Ags, 1, 2.
Yeah, and pays off pretty massively in that fight.
Not enough for Liquid to follow it up with any objective game here, and it looks like Newbee are already on the prowl once again, so feels good for Liquid, but they still will need more.
Absolutely.
Shaking up a bit though, and handing over quite a chunk of change to Liquid from that takedown onto U9.
Gonna have to go for a BKB.
Get the catch on the KP, but at one they'll bump him back in a way as they could use backlines once again. Liquid making that. What was the old Dire secret shop? Time now? Yes, it is.
Long stun from the Agnes.
Getting back, waiting for the counterplay. That's where it happens. Mind control looking to move from KP. Blinding light will bump them back and away as they continue the chase, but they go back for the backlines once again, and they'll quickly burst down GH. Mind control and Kuroki also on this side. They were able to get the catch on the KP, but at what cost here? As it cost also their own backliners. Now Matama-Man and Miracle trying to pick up the pieces, and together with Mind Control trying to equalize this fight. Re-engagement as they spot out the Coddle on the low ground, try to quickly take him down, and they will do so.
Gem on the deck.
Yes, it is. To the high ground, back they go, though. SC's able to jump in. They look to get the surround play on the Matama-Man, and they will be able to potentially burst him down. They get it. Two split apart there for Liquid. Left Matama-Man on lone on the high ground, and that's when Newbee can kind of capitalize. So
I think it's really like kind of funny, but also like says like how much these teams actually understand what they need to be doing in the fights on their decision to target. Newbee just bypass everybody to go for that Rubik and the Dazzle, which you would expect.
Yep.
But all the way to the right side, while on the all the way on the left side, Liquid are like the Rubik and the Dazzle are dead. Let's kill this Slardar because.
But Newbee already here. Lead in Burrow. Pops the Ghost Scepter, eats his own. Burrow moving from SEC, blinding light bump back. Mind Control now stuck on the low ground. Epicenter comes out, they scoot him back behind, and they're going to be able to get the finish on Mind Control. But Matama-Man is holding onto that buyback, needs 7 more seconds to make his return, but it might be too late. They've lost their Dazzle already. They've lost their Rubik. Newbee are going right into the tier 3. Now here's the return. Just as Matama-Man comes right back to life, that's when the buyback comes out from GH, and that is when Newbee make their leave. Or does it? They're actually turning back a bit here. Maybe Liquid are assuming Newbee are running away, but they're not. They jump back in and looking to go for the quick pick on Matama-Man, but can they get him down? They look to pull him in, but he gets forced out to safety. But Mind Control looks to re-engage, gets hit with the stun, and they're going to be losing KP on the side of Newbee. But they could be losing more. Burrow locked down, and they will burst down and finish out U9. Unfortunately, this re-engagement will not work out for Newbee.
Yeah, they had the high ground vision there. They tried to go for the Alchemist, but with the Manta, they actually only have the illusions, and then the double force staff coming out from this. Double force staff or single force staff? It looked like a double.
There was definitely at least one.
It was one. Okay, it was just one. So the Rubik being able to force staff Alchemist away from the Life Sealer pretty much saves his life because Matu was Bloodthorn there. He was going to start getting chunked down very quickly again.
It was a gamble, a bit of a greedy play with that kill. That was a bit of mid lane racks. Yeah, potentially a second set. Now a buyback going to be forced out from KP. Liquid kind of reposition here. They pull out the weave and they're saying we're going in. We're not looking to walk away unless we get this rack first. SC jumps in. That's when the Blade Fury comes out. And they look to kind of get the finish for the range racks if possible. Jump in from Mind Control. Gets out on the stun. SEC kind of locked in the horns here. We'll be able to finally jump back and away. Goes all the way to the fountain to kind of re-heal up. The buyback is going to be forced out from U9. Trying to get into action here. Liquid still not looking to fully pull out here. They have been unable to finish off even one Rax yet, but they have been able to kind of force Newbee to go into the piggy bank here to shout at least a buyback.
KP's have been buying back, I don't know how many times this game actually. I think that's like the third or something. Yeah. About. He's been sitting on the same item for a very long time. He's not really scaling on this level.
Obviously forcing out the U9 buyback is also pretty juicy for him. And now they're looking to head out. Look who's going for a re-engagement. Now it's going to be Liquid already waiting on the high ground. Brilliant setup, but a monster Burrow strike comes out from KP as a response, and that's going to allow them to kind of get the setup as they go for the back line, take out the Dazzle right away. They look to get the setup. The Rubik's also going to be going down. A jump from Kakai is going to be able to get the mighty monster epicenter. Now they look to go for Miracle. They hit him with the Abyssal Blade. They're looking to lock him down, but Mind Control with the stomp follow play is going to be able to clear the space to hit him into the Blade Fury and head to the low ground here. KP trying to TP, will be able to make it out just in time. On the high ground, though, it's U9 muscling down and finishing out Mind Control here. And now Liquid,
they have to run off. SCCC's respawning. They've got the recall for him, too, if they want to. A-Fate's bringing him in.
They're bringing him. Get that guy here.
They're looking for Miracle. Miracle's got to spin TP out, and he's going to be able to get it off here.
He's gone, and they'll have to
get the Roche. Yeah. Jesus, these fights.
They're ridiculous.
The force staff usage was insane on the Storm Spirit, saving him up there, and then the follow-up's crush from KP, and then Kaka with the Burrow on the
That Burrow, like, they had that jump in, and then the Burrow just slides through the whole team.
And stopped, like, all of the aggression.
That Burrow wasn't there. That would have been a monster fight for Liquid. That crazy thing. Charge starting up down below. It looks like they're able to kind of get the leading grab. Stun's coming out, but he's got the Lotus Orb on, so he can't really commit it. He'll eat the stun himself. but now be able to shake it off as they look to make their move. It's going to be U9 who's trapped within the mix. Jump in, Crush comes out from KP, a slide-in crush of his own from GH. And now Miracle dishing out a hell of an Omni Slash between them all. Will slash right through Newbee, wiping the floor with 4. And it's only Faith, the lone old man, trying to make it away on the back of a freaking Glimmer Cape here.
Oh my god. That follow-up stun from GH was actually so perfect. Mind Control gets like a 2 or 3 man stun. GH slides in, gets a 3-man stun on top with the Omni Slash just coming through.
Yep.
And this Juggernaut is 6-slotted, so that Omni Slash with the Aghanims as well just brings them down so quickly. I didn't even see if there was a weave thrown on top either. They just died so fast.
There are buybacks available on everybody but KP this time. And 10 more seconds for SCC. He does not want to have to use it. So they're going to have to lose their racks in the mid lane and try to work from there. Hard hit for Liquid. Liquid go to the top lane now. Storm's back. And then they stop this one. Tier 3 already down. Oh, maybe not. We'll have to wait out the glyph, and they're going to go right in for the racks too. Can they do anything about it? The long jump comes in. There goes the Agnum's pull. They'll hit him right away. He steals the Remnant, gets the lift. Burrow Strike flies forward, but still not enough damage. Follow Burrow also going to be there as responded right back with the Lotus Orb. Newbee step back, create a little bit of space here. Don't want U9 to get quickly bursted down, but Liquid are going to be able to get the finish on the racks here.
Can't burst anyone down with KP dead.
Moving back in and moving right on out.
The retreat.
Really done, man. Hell of a great fight. Allows them to take not one but 2 sets of racks. Newbee now backs against the wall here.
This so much like the Centaur Aghanims with the damage reduction on top of this, the lockdown that came out from GH and Mind Control just
Right through that mid lane.
no, because you don't target it anymore, right? It affects everybody in the radius when you use the Vortex now.
Fair enough. I haven't played Storm with the Ags, but way to take down.
Grabs himself the Aegis.
But as they make their way back up to the high ground, Liquid could be there waiting for him. Oh man! U9 tries to walk up, but they get a huge monster pull coming up from SCC. There goes the blast. Can they shrug off the damage? GH is already down along with the Dazzle. This could be Newbee's time. Lead in. There goes the Burrow. Is it going to be enough? FP does not seem to get enough damage in there. Omni Slash now flying out from Miracle. Buybacks come out. GH back in the game now. U9 could be pulled back. SCC gets the double pull. And it's going to be the takedown of Miracle here as SCC looks to get the takedown of GH. It could be a dieback here, a very risky one for Liquid. While over on the other side, it's Matama Man caught deep on the enemy's territory.
That 4-man electric vortex into 4-man burrow strike?
I thought for sure
oh my god.
that knew we were about to walk into a terrible situation, moving up into that high ground, but SCC just jumps past all of that and grabs the backline.
And U9 instant rage too. He was like walking up the hill and he raged. He was like, nope, I know you guys are here. I know something's up. Like they did get to have that ward down to catch like a little bit at the end of it, but still, that was very quick rage and very quick jump from S for himself to bring him back up there in that fight.
Got a new cheese now. Making the move on the racks. Miracle just got his money for the buyback, it looks like. Buyback now, but 20 seconds seems a bit too close. They're already 2 racks up. It's okay if Newbee do manage to take 1 down. They'll at least get the melee. That's all they actually want. They see that Miracle's coming back and they don't want to risk it.
Everyone just got moon shards queued up in their inventories, even though U9 has a moon shard already, and he has another one in his queued up. He's like, I want to give you one.
Connell will get a moon shard probably by the end of this game, I'm sure. No moon shard yet on Matama.
Yeah, he gave it to Miracle, and he also gave an Ags earlier to GH a couple fights ago. But Kuroki's just going for small items. He picks himself up a drop. He's got another item.
I'm the support.
Yeah. He's trying to do his job. He's got like the hardest job.
1-11-11. Hard game, but hey. Better kind of equal now here. Smoke. Movement from Newbee. And a game plan. They've drawn on the mini-map here, but the same game plan has also been drawn by Liquid, maybe with the foresight to see Newbies on their approach here. A fresh daytime is before us. And we got Miracle slowly blade fearing away from trouble. Initial lead in from the crush. The log jumping from SEC, looking to go for the backlines. Will keep eyes there. Can they get the burst? The instant Rubik takedown. Plus Miracle locked up in arms. Kuro is going to be able to get the grave off on himself, but that means Miracle's going to be left to his own devices, but he seems fine with that. Pops his BKB, now the Omni Slash that's going to shred right through KP. And it could be Newbee on the full retreat mode. They've only lost 2, but the buyback is going to be forced out. They re-engage and look to go for the jump. Can they get the burst? But Tumbleman is going to be going down. He does have a buyback.
Oh, mind control
back for mind control. He was so deep in there. Don't finish him off. He also has a buyback. We hold this fight.
KP and Faith buybacks. Yeah.
They were totally split apart. Liquid, Matama Man, mind control way up north. Miracle hanging back side by side with Kuro. Fight being totally split apart. And these supports are just like, we can't do it. Like a storm that jumps in, just blows them up. We'll see if Newbee can make their way across the map and force out some buybacks. They get the buybacks forced out. Do they pull away?
I think so, yeah.
You
I
know?
don't think they can really force it too much. What did you U9 replace? You picked up a Maelstrom, now he's going for Mjolnir. Did he actually finish the crit? Too many.
Oh, Armlet's gone.
Yeah, he pushed. Yeah, okay, he pushed on.
Going in, jump, pull out. The buybacks come out from Matama Man and company. The blaster there. Newbee trying to step off and make some space here for themselves. Looks like they may be able to do so. They've gotten Liquid to...
Double buybacks were expended, and like you said, as soon as those were, they start to back up. Maybe they might go for a re-engagement, but nope, their 2 side lanes are pushing in very hardly. But they can always recall the storm after he pushes it out. We'll see what they want to do that. And it looks like S-Triple-C now gonna be going for Deck 5. I mean, these items are all just gonna be swapping and changing now.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be all over the place.
Nearly 70 minutes in. This has got to be the longest game of DAC so far.
Yep. I do believe it is.
For sure. And Liquid now with no buybacks. They want to go and take it to Newbee, while Newbee are trying to reset and get a new game plan going to try to close it out. They make their move right away. Jumping in for U9 and company here. Can they be able to get the burst through to get the finish? They can. SEC going to be going down now, and they're looking for U9 next. The blinding light is there. He quickly jumps back, quickly infests, and tries to make it away from trouble, but he pops back out, and they're going to be able to get him down. Both of them do have a buyback here. Liquid going to be going for closure, so those buybacks need to be forced out. First one there. Storm with a lower death timer. Can't wait.
That's a pretty risky play, but also very good play by them. These, you know, it's high risk, high reward at that point. Yeah. And they get the reward this time. Now it's going to be going for Roche as well.
Haven't seen Liquid be able to kind of maintain the Roche that they use for themselves really much this game. Now they'll have the extra life, but who do you give it to? Who do you give it to? Someone's stepped out. Oh, it's going to be Matama Man. He's going to put the Shivas into the backpack along with the cheese and try to make it work with that. I mean, he does lose a chunk of armor. He's like, Liquid right under the vision. Be watching this approach, reading these movements. Down, as they do. They'll see the ward there, but Newbee are already on the way. Trying to catch him while they go for the D-ward.
Oh, he gets a
beautiful catch! SCCC, my God! Gets a beautiful pullback onto him, is able to burst right through mind control and the dazzle, but can they get the clutch finish here? Liquid able to hold their ground and fight it out with their own abyssal play. Can they get the burst through? They're still holding on. Blinding light to bump them back, and now they look to focus and surround with Matama Man. They will get the Aegis down. Sliding and scooting away, GH trying to make a retreat. Forced to leave, Matama Man back and behind. Him and Miracle, the slow movers, trying to get out from this one. Matama Man will get first down. He has no buyback. Frantic to make it out. Omni Slash is there. SEC is going to be forced to go down and go right into a buyback. KP, no buyback for him. GH re-engaging, will end up losing his life. But as Miracle makes his return, he should be also going down here, and he will get dropped. He does have a buyback, but Matama Man does not.
Was that a 5-man vortex?
It was monstrous.
Oh my God, that was ridiculous. You can still see though that how strong Miracle really is. They even just were like, we can't just fight him when Matama Man is up, and when GH is up, we have to just
or a Centaur to defend here for Liquid. This is all on Miracle. This is all on Miracle and GH and Kuro. But they're already down.
Be the Megas, yeah. Should be the Megas. But they can't fight against the Megas. Just very difficult.
Slash ready. Last line through the mid lane. Tier 3 down. They're looking to go for the Megas right now. And then forced out. SEC jumps in, gets a pull on both. Miracle and for the Dazzle, they will be able to burst him down. There's going to be no grade for Miracle. They jump back at the finish on the racks, and that's going to be Mega's Unleash for Newbee. As they try to make the retreat, though, they will get the bro connection. SEC re-engages back into the fight once again. Miracle will get that finish for Kaka. Kaka fights back, though. They know that they're going to go for the win. Another double pull comes out for SEC. It's going to be enough, though. They manage to stun him down. Miracle getting locked in his place, and he gets bursted down. Matama Man will be able to tag in and help out. But is he the man that's going to be able to do it? Newbee may have just gone a bit too much. He ends up getting reflected back with the Lotus. Then they send him back the other direction with his own Lotus, but it is it. That is over. It looks like Newbee have finally been able to do it after 72 minutes. What a ridiculous game.
This Aghanims pick up by SCCC was genius, and we did confirm now, by the way, that the Lotus Orb does not reflect it. It does not reflect it. I did see it in the last one because you don't target anybody. I was pretty iffy about that.
But how often do you get to see an Aghanims? And now you see